Thanks. I'm here with Clint Koble. He's running for Congress, a U.S. congressman of the future right here. Clint, good to chat with you.
Nice to see you, Dave. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. Now let's talk about one of the most important issues to Americans, to everybody, is health care. And I understand the proposal up there in Congress right now by the Republicans is a little scary. What's your view on that, and what does it mean for Nevadans?
Well, there's a lot of people scared about it. You know, we've had one administration that really advocated health care, and now we've got an administration that wants to repeal and replace. So where does that leave, you know, millions of Americans like me who need health care, and for those that probably need it every day? So it's a very scary situation. And what we're not seeing is for Congress to do something more decisive, like lowering some of the health care costs. In 2003, they passed the Medicare Part D, but they didn't make Medicare prescription drugs, you know, negotiable. So the costs are very high. They could change that like they did with the VA and lower drug costs, which would lower our costs, especially for seniors who have to buy some of their medications and things like that. So there's a lot of things that could be done if we just have the political will in Congress to get it done.
Well, it's an uphill fight from my perspective because of the lobbies, the power that they wield in Congress, whether it's the pharmaceuticals or the insurance companies on this particular topic. They seem to have all the power, and most congressmen aren't willing to vote where the money is not.
That happens a lot, and it happens too much. I think, you know, when you're looking at some of these big issues, Dave, between gerrymandering and dark monies, right, you know, they're really eroding our democracy, and they're just taking away the principles of equality and opportunity. And those things are helping all the people who need health care because those dark monies are getting in the way of Congress doing the right thing.
Speaking of dark monies, what is your view on Citizens United and what that did to our process?
Well, I've yet to see a corporation walk into a voting booth and make a vote. I don't believe that corporations should have the right to vote like a human being. I think there's way too much money involved. We don't disclose where that money is coming from, and that's why it's called dark monies. And I think what it's done for the American people is it's created a system of haves and you will never have, and they just feel that government isn't working anymore. The political parties are corrupt, and they're giving up on the American dream, and that's the last thing we need in this country is for people to give up on the American dream.
You know, what you're saying doesn't sound really complicated. Why doesn't everybody think and vote this way?
Well, it takes some political will. Sometimes you have to stand up to the lobbyists that have a lot of money. You have to stand up to maybe your party's stance on this, and you probably have to represent the people more often.
Now, we're running out of time. How can people find you online, quickly?
They can go to my website, clintkoble.com, or they can email me at clintfornevada@gmail.com. I'll be happy to talk or meet with them anytime.
Clint Koble, running for Congress.